So just the thing to keep in mind, when you force yourself to hold really still in that position and to not wiggle side to side, then you start to ride much better from your legs and from your seat. Like there in that last circle I loved, he started to bulge a little to the outside rather than pull on the inside rein. You gave him a bump with your outside legs. And so when you take away your ability to get busy with your hands, it forces you to ride more from your core and from your legs and less using those hands to steer. Girl. What he needs to keep working on in order to really want to stretch and to get through is that you make him a little bit more like an accordion, that you can compress him a little bit together, that he accepts you closing that leg to the hand, so that when you then take the pressure off, he wants to stretch. And the only way that they want to stretch and get more over their back is the moments that we ride them more together. Otherwise, we're cheating. We're trying to fix their head by moving our hand position, but we haven't really addressed the fact that they don't want to come through from behind and let us hold that. And that's the priority here, that you have the straightness and that you have an even connection on both sides, and then the roundness and that throughness will start to come from that. But if you're always feeling like you're having to adjust your hand position and wiggle his head to get him where you want to, you're not really getting a true connection that you feel like you can do something with. You can still have him have a straight neck on a big 20-meter circle, so he's not overdoing the bending. So you start to feel like you steer a little bit more from your eyes and from your legs and a little bit less from using your hands to steer him. Good. Still a little bit too much wiggling. You see how he wants to wiggle there sometimes side to side? Yeah. So that's your job now, is to just really focus on, okay, what do I have to do with my hands to keep that neck? Yes, right there and steady. Good girl. And he's mostly going to get real wiggly when you go to make an adjustment, right? Like you go to ask for a little smaller trot, or you go to ask for movement, and he kind of ducks around like this. And so you tell yourself, in that moment, my priority is to keep that neck straight and to keep that bit even on both sides of his mouth. Go ahead and ask for a little shorter trot for a second. Keeping the neck straight, not letting him wiggle side to side. Good. Shorter trot, straight. That was better. Good. You caught him there when he tried to dive. Now send him forward, bigger trot. Excellent. And then once more, shorter trot, little bit of leg beforehand, just like in the movement, so he knows that you're not asking for a walk. Straight, straight, straight. Yeah, he's wants you to go to that inside rein there. Good girl. And paying attention to, when you ask him to come to a smaller trot, that's the moment when he likes to get really wiggly on you. You'll see when you start to take a contact, he wants to duck one way or duck the other way. Good, now bring him to a small trot, little trot. Keep his neck straight, outside rein. Neck straight, shorten your reins up, and then send him forward once more. Keeping outside rein. Yeah, so you don't want it, you've got to fight that urge to drop that inside hand in that moment and try to turn by drop and open that inside rein to turn him. Use your eyes and your legs to steer him on the circle. You don't need to open your inside rein to turn him. Good. And once more, send him forward into that connection. Excellent. Much better with